Gay man. So here, listen, tell me, what's gay sex like? If you picture a time you had a shy that's about as big as a big cock, picture that happening for 20 minutes. Then you have gay sex.
Yeah.
It's exactly like a big, hard shy. Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to Mattie and Liamo. Today we're talking about something very topical. Particularly, Matthew, I don't know if you're aware of this, but they've announced the date for the gay marriage referendum. 22nd of May, which I also believe is Eurovision night.
Really?
So, it's a big gay day.
Let me have a look at that.
Also,
23rd of May. Sorry.
23rd. Now, is that for the vote or the result?
Semi-final date 1, 19th of May. Semi-final date 2, 21st of May. And final 23rd. Whoa. Before we get into this, can I just talk about something else that's very gay? Australia are in the Eurovision this year.
Yes. This is the big, because this is a big anniversary. This is like the 60th year of Eurovision or something like that. So they said, how will we have a big blowout celebration? What will we do? How will we blow people's minds? Let's bring Australia into the fold. People are annoyed about this, but I'm like, we've had Russia in the Eurovision for years, and that's always fucking annoyed me.
Russia is still part of the it's partly on the continent.
Well, I put this to you. Who would you rather have, the Russians or the Australians?
Let me think. Who has the more annoying accent? Yeah, Australians, I suppose, because they're kind of half Irish, most of them anyway. Forget about that. I'm just shocked.
I don't know. It's hard to swallow.
Way very appropriate for what we're talking about. Yeah. So, doctor refuses to treat 4-month-old baby because she has lesser parents.
Now, I am super willing to play devil's advocate to this story. So, do you want to just highlight the highlights, and then I'll get my spoke in?
Basically, the way it worked was... also, I'd just like to point out, they say 4-month-old baby, but they talk about it being the 6-day wellness appointment.
Yes.
So I'm assuming they're talking about the baby's age now,
yes.
Which technically is not true. But,
yeah.
I won't nitpick.
Well, this is the thing. This is why I want to play devil's advocate, because this article is the worst written piece of shit I've ever seen today.
Okay.
Right? Let me just start off by saying this is PinkNews, Europe's largest gay news service. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
PinkNews.co.uk. You would imagine something that claims to be Europe's largest anything would have semi-decent writing in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This writing isn't even on a par with 50 Shades. It's garbage. There's so many contradictions in it.
Okay.
I felt like going out and fucking getting that, that fake hair, the weave, the painful stuff that they thread it into your scalp, just so I could pull it out.
Grab a wig.
You don't get the same effect.
Yeah.
Pain.
Well, yeah, that's true. Basically, this lesbian couple in Michigan had a baby. I'm assuming it was surrogacy or something like that. They registered with this doctor who basically they planned to go see to be the doctor's baby, or the baby's doctor. Be the doctor's baby. That would have been odd. So they went to the hospital to see the doctor, and they were met by a different doctor, Dr. Karam.
That's right.
Basically told them, look, I'll be seeing you today. Dr. Roy decided that she preyed on it and she won't be able to care for the baby whose name is Gay. Okay? So apparently the doctor didn't even go to the hospital that day to avoid seeing them. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, it was embarrassing, it was humiliating, and here we are, new parents trying to protect her, said one of the parents. And we know this happens in the world, and we're completely prepared for this to happen in other places, but not at a 6-day-old's wellness appointment. As far as we know, Bay doesn't have a sexual orientation yet, so I'm not really sure what that matters. We're not your patient, she's your patient, and the fact is that your job is to keep babies healthy, and you can't keep a baby healthy that has gay parents? ? So they said they felt like they had to go to other doctors and announce their sexual orientation before they saw the doctor, just in case the same thing happened again. The doctor's response to that was, after much prayer following your prenatal, I felt that I would not be able to develop the personal patient-doctor relationships that I normally do with my patients. You do not keep prenatal information once you have our meeting, so I had no way to contact you. I should have spoken with you directly that day. Please know that I believe that God gives us free choice, and I would never judge anyone based on what they do with that free choice. So, that's the whole story as it is. Basic gist, 2 lesers had a baby, doctor said, fuck off, I'm not treating you. So Liam, devil's advocate.
Devil's advocate, my initial reaction is, fuck that doctor. You're a stupid cunt. You've taken your stupid 2,000-year-old book of fairy tales and you've decided because of something it says in that, I'm not going to treat this baby, right? Now, devil's advocate, the parents of this child called Bay are just fucking drama queens. Get over it. Get fucking over it. By all means, badmouth them. And badmouth to everybody you know, what have you. That's what I do. When I have a problem with a business or a doctor, I badmouth them. I make sure they don't get any business off any of my friends. Do you know what I mean? If a carpet place rips me off, other people, oh, Liam, look at the boy carpet, can you recommend it? I'll tell you where I don't fucking recommend. Des Kelly. That's just an example. I actually like Des Kelly. Put that to one side, right? There's more issues with this story. This whole 6-day fucking wellness thing. We're talking about a routine, just checking the baby. Just looking at it, making sure that its eyes are fucking working properly, whatever. You know, we're not talking about a baby that has a fucking serious condition where he needs a fucking like an expert doctor, and the expert doctor that's been with him all along up to this point, all of a sudden, oh no, we've lost our fucking expert. Also, this is another thing that annoys me about Americans. They have this thing where it's like my doctor, like my GP. Oh, I went in and my GP wasn't there. I have to get a different GP. Now, I understand that there's like probably a benefit to having a very personalized service like that, but pretty much everywhere else in the world, it's just you get whatever doctor's given to you. You often see it in movies as well, like where your wife is pregnant and you rush her into the hospital, and on the rush into the hospital, you're also ringing your what do they call them? Baby doctor, right? You're ringing your baby doctor to say, right, my wife is ready to fucking give birth. Where are you? I'm playing golf. Well, fucking get into hospital. This baby's ready. What?
Yeah.
That's not how it works anywhere else in the world. You just go to the fucking hospital, and whatever doctor is there will pull the baby out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, I'm criticising the American fucking health system here, and that's not what this story is about. It's about somebody not treating a baby because its parents are gay, which is retarded. You're a retarded prick. Fuck you, Dr. Roy. Is it Roy?
R-O-I, so let's say Roy. Yeah.
Roy. Fuck you, Dr. Roy.
Yeah, my opinion is the same, pretty much as yours. I mean, whatever happened to like that oath you take where you're supposed to protect first? I mean, I know, like you said, it's just a 6-day checkup.
Yeah.
But if you're going to be a doctor, at least, you know what I mean, you should just put all that bullshit aside, John. But then again, at the same time, it's not like the doctor just said, don't come back to this clinic. The doctor just chose to send someone else in her place.
Exactly.
You know, and if this was a case where, the doctor delivered the baby and then fucked off because of the, you know what I mean? But it's not like they had been seeing this doctor for years and then she was like, oh, you're lasers? No, fuck off. Like, she told them straight away, look, I don't want to deal with it. And that's fair enough. And she had another doctor there for them and all. Like, do you know what I mean? She felt that she couldn't provide the best service because of what I believe are retarded views. I don't agree with her. I think she's an idiot.
Yeah.
But I think the way she handled it was a lot better than how some people would have handled it.
Yeah, it was actually fairly respectful.
Yeah.
And I think, although it's a bit of a chicken shit move, not turning up to work and hoping some other doctor would deal with them, I also respect it in a way that there was no confrontation. She didn't go ramming her religious beliefs down anybody's throat. She just said to our boss, listen, can you get another doctor to deal with their parents? Because I've prayed on it, and I've had no signs from God. I don't feel like this is what he wants me to do.
Yeah.
But totally, by all means, get another doctor to treat them, and I hope everything goes well.
Because this is going to draw comparisons between people who, they won't get marriage licenses or people won't make them a cake or whatever, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to me, that's different because it's an outright refusal to do something, whereas this was just almost like a transfer over to someone else. Like, I mean, even when I was working in X Division, I had customers that had come in and they were absolute fucking pricks that I hated, and I'd get someone else to serve them.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, obviously, the different situation because it's a baby's health, but at the same time, it's almost similar because I didn't want to deal with this person because I didn't like an aspect of them. It's
on a personal level, but it's not based on any ridiculous fears this whole doctor thing, it's almost on a par with homophobia. I mean, she can defend herself and say the book, well, my religion, blah 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 blah. It's thinly veiled homophobia, but I respect her, as I say, how she handled it. Yeah. She didn't go ramming anything down anybody's throat or preaching about it or running amok. I'm not dealing with these disgusting parents. What I'm wondering is, again, back to the whole American system of having a very personal relationship with your doctor. How did it get to this point? How did it get to the 6-day wellness appointment for the doctor to suddenly say, oh, I'm not dealing with these people anymore?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it could have been the fact that they had a surrogate. I mean, someone else gave birth to the baby. They had a different doctor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? could have been. They don't go into those details in the story.
They also stated that when they went around to other doctors then to try and find another one or whatever, which, according to the story, they'd already been set up with Dr. Karam.
Yeah.
I don't know why they had to go anywhere else. Maybe they didn't feel like dealing with the hospital anymore. But they said that they felt the need to stay, by the way, we're lesbians, everywhere they went, to avoid future situations where a doctor suddenly finds out they're lesbians and doesn't want to deal with them anymore. But I'm like, if you just turn up everywhere together, you don't need to say it. You look like it.
Yeah.
Two women saying, will you care for my baby? I'm going to go, hold on a minute, two women, wife beater vests. Something's going on here. I have a feeling these women are lesbians. Number 4. Voting for same-sex, again in quotes, marriage, is like voting for Islamic State-style Sharia law. It is giving in to a very small minority. In this case, the very small minority will dictate what marriage means. Right? So they're implying that if we vote yes on this, all of a sudden the gays will come out, I don't know, with a press release or something. Hey, thanks for letting us join the party. By the way, marriage doesn't mean what it used to mean anymore. Here's what it means. What could they possibly say that is going to ruin what we think of marriage being like? Here's what marriage means now. Oh shit, because I'm married, this is going to affect me. Go on, tell me what marriage means.
Marriage is about bumming. Marriage is about bumming.
No, my worst fears.
What's your opinion on Richard Ayoade?
I don't have one.